Take one. Clap.
Behind every sash, there's a story.
The wins, the near misses,
The looks, the decisions.
and everything you didn't see on the day.
This is Chasing the Sash.
The story behind the sash. Let's call it like it is.
And now it's time for On the Field.
Where we're going to spill the tea on what's happening, what's trending, and what everybody's talking about.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. This week, we're talking about something a little different. Sharon?
Winning isn't everything.
Because if you've ever stepped into that field,
You know how much preparation goes in
the effort, the detail,
and the heart behind every single look.
then at the end of the day, it comes down to the decision, and it's a subjective one. It really is one of those things where on the day, it's the judges and their particular peculiar things that they look for. For me,
Yeah.
I'd be looking at the hat, how it relates to the outfit. Other people would be going, I can't believe she's wearing those shoes. In fact, I remember hearing one judge at one stage, can't remember who it was, Sharon. She said she didn't like a little strap over the in the shoe.
I
Wouldn't-
don't
wouldn't
like
know- you would-
shoes. It's one of those things that's just like... But then it goes back to what I always say, go and research your judges. If you really want to win fashions on the field, research your judge. I mean, if you is a judge, you know you're going to have a really good headpiece. But to get past him, it's going to have to be a good headpiece. Get past me, do not put a strap around the ankle. It's just not my thing. To me, it breaks up the leg. I do not like it. But, that's why it's all subjective.
I mean, that's the fabulous thing. You can walk onto the course and everything will be totally perfect. However, that judge doesn't like orange.
Yeah.
And they just, or they've seen too much of it or something like that. It's really, or they're going, oh, that's so last week. Really, it's Cerise this week. And it's like, but then that's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's fun. As you say, go there, put your best foot forward and see how it goes.
I think it's a really important thing for all the girls to know. It is similar to a sport. You have to prepare for it. You have to get ready for the day. You've got to think about it. You can't just throw something on. You've got to really think about head to toe, how it's going to look, how you're going to walk. It's a lot of preparation. So when you're looking at fashions on the field, it's work.
Yeah, I think that, they have the footy show. So I reckon that we can call this the Fashions on the Field show.
Yay!
But it really is a sport. You have to bring your A game. And unfortunately, like all sports, there can only be one winner.
One winner.
All right, it's time for She Was Robbed. The looks that had everything going for them.
But somehow they didn't get the result that they wanted or deserved.
And had you screaming,
She was robbed!
This week, we're looking at Kate Lynch, who was at Scone in 2023. There's lots of feedback on the day about just why she didn't sash. This footage is from our documentary, Chasing the Sash.
really want to comment on this one because I was there. I was running the fashions on the field, but this just goes to prove that you have no control over what your judges choose. And I think my face said it all. On there, of course, is Bryony, who deserved to win. She was absolutely stunning. I'm going to talk about Kate. Her outfit was incredible, down to every single detail. All I can probably say is maybe the judges was too far away from the stage to have seen the detail in Kate's outfit, her hat, even that she had this.
Actually, that's an interesting statement actually, because really the detail in her dress and the detail in the hat, everything looks really smart, but it has to also read from a distance. You know, sometimes that I've been in situations where I've talked to some of the girls afterwards, and you see them close up, and you go, "Oh my God, look at the detail in that fabric. That's just incredible." But if it doesn't read from a distance, it can be very hard.
But looking at the lineup, Neil, I'm just curious, from you being a judge, because me emceeing that and having been a judge, my face honestly said it all. Was it because I was so close to Kate? Like I was basically standing next to her. I saw everything.
It may be the case. I think that maybe it's up to the judges on the day.
Yeah.
But I can see that it was fabulous. Probably I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, no, I really do understand. She probably wasn't wearing my hat.
I mean, there is another
that's it. But we must speak to Kate about that. I mean,
her mother makes them. Yeah. She's an incredible milliner, and you know that she's an incredible milliner.
Oh no, she's all right.
Oh, I remember what happened this day. With our judges, we had Kim Fletcher, and she's from Melbourne, as you know, milliner from Melbourne, fantastic milliner. And her thoughts were, let's go Melbourne Cup judging system, which was the judges actually do not talk to each other. They write down their numbers. They've not discussed between each other. And one of the main things that they were all emphasizing was how that person presented on stage as a major point. It wasn't even down to the outfit. It was how that person presented themselves on stage. It was still fashions, but it was still, how do they look when they came out on
interesting.
presentation.
Interesting way of looking at things. Yeah.
So I remember because I did ask the judges, and they all put Bryony to win, but this is where it gets interesting. So Bryony, who would have got 3 points for all of it, then it goes down to that Kate did get a point, but the runner-up actually got like a second, a third, and a second, or like it was the numbers. It was in every single person's one.
I understand those. Yes.
Yeah, and so that elevated her up, but Kate only got maybe a 1 from or a nothing.
It's interesting that whole thing when you just do the numbers like that. Quite often, it's when I've judged in the past, it's a case of we'll all put our numbers down and we'll go, and then we'll go right. Okay, so these are our final 10. I've added them up. She's got 3 1s. Somebody else has only got 2, but we put them all together. Then when we're actually doing the final judging, it tends to be much more of a collegiate way of looking at it, rather than just adding up
all the numbers.
All the numbers, and I prefer that way because then we all feel no. Oh, but such and such. Oh, why don't you like such and such? Well, have looked at the shoe. Oh, I didn't look at the shoe. Oh, and I'd be going, no, that hat isn't good enough for that outfit. the other is better, and because
Yeah.
we're all looking at it from different angles,
Different
but
ideas,
then but we're bouncing off each other. So when it gets to the situation of the final 10, then we can actually do that. That's when there's a lot of collegiate approach to things, and
Yeah.
I find that a happier medium for me, because if it's just numbers, it tends to get
I agree.
you finish up voting for something that you're not that keen on.
Yeah. It was an interesting way to do it. We gave it a go, but I'm not sure I would run fashions on the field that way again. There was too much controversy over the decisions.
Now it's time for Hatastic.
Where the hat is the moment.
This week we're looking at Sally Martin, who recently went to Cootamundra picnic races. These photos were from Sally's Instagram account.
And this hat was by Jetta and Till Designs. Sally, we think you look hatastic. In fact, we think you look fantastic as well. Fabulous, fabulous dress. Love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. But let's talk about the hat. It's just gorgeous. What you've got is a platter-shaped hat, which is a good proportion for you. You could go bigger, but you start to lose you. I love the fact that you've got the orange underneath, the green on the top, and you've got the flowers. You've got the one smaller one sitting on the hat, the other sitting underneath and framing your face. Without the flowers underneath, it would have lost a lot of its strength. If you look at that image yourself and you try and take away the flower, then you've just got this thing that is sitting up here and about to fall off. Because the dress is so big, it needed that balance, and it's been beautifully done, my darling.
I agree.
Really
Sally's
lovely
outfit. Yeah. Sally's outfit, the hat was incredible. I think the attention to details from head to toe, but in that hat, there is so much detail without going overboard. Every single detail on that hat matched that dress perfectly, without being too much. So
I agree. I absolutely agree.
Yeah. The lines, the way the structure of the hat, like the zigzag in it, I just thought I just go lines. The lines were absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it was lovely. Sally. And the way that she, by doing that edge on it, it actually breaks up that hard line, and that softens the whole thing as well. So a really interesting look. But the thing is, you look at that and you think it's all come out of the one box. It just looks like it is. What is it?
Together.
Head to toe. Head to toe.
HTTP.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
It's time for We'll Be the Judge.
So we want you to send us your look. We'll give you our judge's perspective and hopefully get you just that little bit closer to that sash.
I'd like to say thanks to Jen Turnell. She's a gorgeous girl, and she's the first person to send in to us her outfit for this segment. That takes a lot of guts. So what she wants is for us to improve this outfit. She'd like to wear it again. So she wore this outfit on Derby Day, and she'd like our opinion on how she could make it better.
love this outfit. Absolutely love the asymmetric hemline. That's just beautiful. And your headpiece is strong. I don't hate it. I think probably I'd go with a gold accessory in the bag rather than actually the white. But I can understand why you did that with Derby Day. And the hat, it's a great platter, really interesting because it's so different from everybody else's. But I think that the sheer and the heavy black that you've got in the gown itself, I think you need to reflect that same sort of thing into the hat. I think your big brim, the size of the brim is just lovely. Yeah, but a little bit of a think sideways with it. I'd almost, as I said, accessorise back with gold and see where it goes.
So I'm gonna disagree with you, Neil. No,
Oh, I
wouldn't
love
have gone-
this.
Yeah, no. I don't think I would go gold. I like.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Or keeping it all black.
Well, the first thing for me, sorry, Jen, is that different shoes. So you've got a strap around the ankle. So we're talking us being the judge. It's my parent. I would go into a court shoe, black paint and leather. That's going to elevate you. You are a beautiful looking woman and you have the best figure. So in keeping a court shoe, it won't cut your leg. It'll elongate you. So that would be my first recommendation. The hat, I think, needs to be stronger. And when I say it needs to be stronger, I think you could still keep the hat. I'd make it more drama. I would drop the brim and put that more over your eye for more drama. And then you could have put those flowers that are in your dress, because I know that you put that on that dress, which is a great idea. It's adding emphasis. You could maybe put or make them in the white or I can't work out if that hat's cream or
that what I'm seeing, that they're flowers, where they're getting the shine there.
They're flowers, they're paint and leather flowers. So I think you should put the paint and leather shoes on with the paint and leather bag.
So a black
that would make it elegant.
actually,
then
that's the other
hat needs to be more, which is right up your alley.
It does.
It needs to be more. If you're going to go for simple lines, which it's a simple line.
Yeah.
It'll be big difference is once the shoe goes on, or a red bag, or I know it's black and white. Maybe
that's where I was about to jump now.
Yeah, I wouldn't go
exactly
gold.
Where I was going to go.
Yeah.
No, because they're painted leather flowers, which I couldn't see, but they're fabulous. Go to a shoe and a patent bag, and I would almost leather hat, little pillbox with a veil at one stage.
That would look amazing with that dress.
And it was a red patent bag that went back with it, and I think that's all that shine there is so good.
It's beautiful.
It's sort of almost like you need to make it jump, just to pull it out a little bit more, so more of the paint coming through. But bloody gorgeous. So I can't.
It
wait
is,
to
but
see
we're
what
talking. Jen wants to win.
It's easy. You just need to get the judges' bank accounts, and you're right.
Absolutely, but
bad Neil.
Yeah, definitely that. And I'd do a stronger hat, or I'd make it more dramatic. So if you're going to stick with that
and
hat,
I'll see if I can
put some more
track
stuff
down
on it.
red hat, patent leather, veil, goodness knows what. Could be just knocked down dead gorgeous.
Yeah. And Jen's got everything going for her. She can walk well. She holds herself. She's got everything else going for her. We just need to fix up, just to tweak it. Just tweak it.
Now it's time to spill the tea.
The moments, the calls, and everything lighting up the group chats.
From the controversies to the themes, tracks and prizes. I think we're across it, or we think we are.
G'day, and for this week, is we're just about to spill the tea. Miss Sharon, I think you're very good at spilling tea, so let's get it started.
What we're going to talk about is good and bad behaviour. Fashions on the field, as we all know, we've discussed, the judge's decision is final. You may not have won. You put your heart and soul in that outfit, and now you haven't won. You're still on stage. Behaviour. You have to stay there and be gracious. You have to accept that there is a winner and you're not that winner. So behaviour, girls, are really major. Neil, what do you think about behaviour?
Oh, look, watching everyone's face as it drops, as they choose number 3 and you're number 4, it's like, So a little bit of practice to actually keep the smile up. Because everybody out in the audience is still judging. They may not agree with the judges. Keep your smile beaming. It's really...
It is, I know.
I mean, I have done it once in my life. And it was up in Queensland, and he was only about... 25 years younger than me. Incredibly handsome. Not as well dressed as me, but see what wins. So it was quite hard keeping that smile.
I know, I hear you, but you really got to, girls and guys. Be gracious, accept that you didn't win today, but it doesn't mean you're not going to win. If that outfit is something that you think is very special, keep it, wear it again. No one cares that you wear an outfit again. Give it a go, because the judges are different and they don't know. One thing I am going to call out: do not storm off a stage. I had a girl who stormed off the stage. She then proceeded to walk over and talk to her friends, and she pulled off the sash and threw it to the ground. I was not the only one who saw that. I know, the behaviour was atrocious. But it wasn't just me that saw it, as running the fashions on the field. All the people around saw it. So I don't think that goes down well at all. No.
It really is. It's a case of you're there, you've dressed fabulously. Everyone's dressed fabulously. Everyone has done the best with what they have and what the way they see fashion. That's what we want to see. Yeah. And the best behaviour is what you see afterwards, where there's the winner, and you see some of the girls, especially those that know the others, they'll walk up and give them a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, I love that.
Congrats. And that's just wonderful. It really is. Yeah. It's it's the same at the footy where they shake hands at the end. That's what it's about.
Exactly.
Sport, girls.
It is a sport. Be gracious and really keep an eye on your behaviour. It's really important, not just for the other competitors, but for the race club too. They put a lot of effort and they get prizes for you.
That's all from us this week. We hope you loved it, sharing the passion for fashion, and we can't wait to see more.
And that's all from us this week. We've spilled the tea, celebrated the looks, and we love being part of this community.